By the end of this video, you will have all of these different tactics to stop chasing likability and why competence wins every single time. Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm a coach and consultant helping professionals just like you master difficult conversations and lead with confidence under pressure. So let's think back in time, maybe when we were growing up. Many of us believed that if people like us, opportunities will follow, right? We want to be the nice one. We don't want to ruffle feathers. And how many times have we heard? Just keep the peace. But here's the problem. When you make being liked the overall goal, you actually undermine the very thing that earns respect and influence in the first place. And that's your competence. And the data backs this up. So let's talk about the myth of likability. A Harvard Business Review study found that while leaders who are seen as warm are more approachable, but competence is what ultimately determines credibility and that trustworthiness. So in fact, according to a research by Jack Zanger and Joseph Folkman, employees rated competence as nearly 4 times more important than likability when they were deciding who they want to follow into high-stakes situations. So, yes, being liked feels amazing, but being respected for your capability, that is what's going to move the needle, especially in your career. So this makes me think about someone I know in leadership. His approach is always acting like the cool guy, coming to meetings with attitude and big presence and big ego. And he's throwing around F-bombs and acting like he's bigger than what's going on around him. But everyone seems to gravitate towards him because they want to be in the cool crowd, right? They are drawn to him and they feel it gets them noticed, and they also want to be the guy that acts like nothing phases them at all. Have you seen people like this? I think many of us know people like that. They talk a good game, right? And you're kind of drawn to that because for some reason it does attract people. But when real challenges hit, people can see right through the facade. This leader initiates challenges, but is subsequently unavailable for the resolution. He's desperate to sell a deal and makes big promises, but when it all falls apart, he's not the one delivering the message. Maybe a message back to a customer that he promised something to. And sometimes, especially when you're in business or even in the corporate environment, some promises were made to a customer, potentially, that we cannot deliver on. And what's worse than that? And what's worse is that he takes down a lot of people with him along the way and makes others look bad and poses harm to the integrity of careers of many of the people that work around them. So what happened to being part of the cool club, right? It's almost things you think back in school, you know, I was part of the cool club, but yeah, I got arrested because I was drinking at a beer party in the woods or something happened, right? So similar, you know, things don't change just because we're all grown up. Sometimes we're really drawn and attractive to the cool people, but sometimes the cool people are not so cool. So while these individuals seem attractive, their approach is destructive to many, including themselves, and they just don't see it yet. Many leaders like this, they move from company to company to company, and you see this all the time, and they carry those same bad behaviors. Someone like this tries to display confidence, however, their competence is lacking, and just like a Jenga puzzle, it comes tumbling down fast because there is no substance to their actions. So why does competence equal confidence for you and for those around you? Think about it. When your team, your clients, your peers, when they know you, yes, you can deliver under pressure. They don't have to like every word you say, but They just need to trust that you will get the results. The main point to consider is confidence spreads. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, they show that competent leaders, they inspire confidence in others. They really do, and people may not like everything they say, but when then there's trust, people want to stick around. And this also creates stronger collaboration and better decision making. Competence also drives career growth. A Gallup poll revealed that high performers with strong problem-solving skills, they're 6 times more likely to be promoted than those who scored high on being just agreeable. So the translation here is being the nice guy, the nice one. It may win you the small talk at the office coffee machine or being the cool guy, but competence wins you the seat at the table and the promotion when it comes. So why does this matter in high conflict environments? At my company, I coach professionals navigating these toxic or difficult workplaces in high stakes negotiations and leadership under pressure. And here's what I see over and over again. The leaders who focus on being liked often get steamrolled. They get totally walked over because they're too busy being cool, and it shows. And the leaders who focus on being competent gain influence even when they're not the most charming person in the room. So have you ever wondered why some people, make it into different roles and you're thinking, wow, they're so boring, but they're super competent? Competence gives you leverage. It anchors your clarity when others are reactive, and it gives your voice weight in conversations where every word matters. So focus on your competence and stay away from the cool crowd. I mean it, because I think it's detrimental, not only to your mental health, but your path forward. And you need a clear path forward. That's exactly why I developed the CLEAR method. CLEAR meaning clarity, leverage, emotional intelligence, assertiveness, and resilience, most importantly. It isn't about making you the most likable person in the room, but it's about making you the most effective. Because when you bring clarity, you show competence, and you stand firm under pressure, people don't just like you, they respect you, they follow you, and they trust you. So now it's your turn. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, I hope they like me, let's turn that around and ask instead, am I showing competence in this situation? Am I clear, prepared, and confident in my values and willing to stand behind what I say? Because in the long run, likability might open the door, but competence keeps you in the room and gets you that seat at the table. So if you found this content helpful, if you found it valuable, I hope you got something out of it, please consider sharing, please consider subscribing, and we will see you all next time.